So, we were talking about how important skincare is.
Yes.
And, skincare is really healthcare. When you take care of your skin, in a way,
Absolutely.
you're taking care of everything. But also what's happened is during the modern times, we become drier.
Right.
Society is crowding us. We're under a lot of stress. It causes us dryness. And we need more moisturizers in general.
Yes.
So we created this nutrient-charged water gel.
Oh, wow.
And you know what? If you apply it one time, it lasts for 5 days.
Wow.
It's that powerful. And we can demonstrate that dramatically. So it's got all kinds of ingredients. It's all new. And you know what's kind of interesting? In any product that we make, inside comes one of my insights.
Yes.
This one says, the best is yet to come. You just have to let it enter.
I love it. Actually, I look forward to getting the insight just as much as the product.
Well, this one is amazing. It's kind of the new way of looking at things. Mm-hmm. And when we look at that, there's so many ways that we can do that. We have, when you think of a sunscreen, people think, oh, it's for the sun. But the truth is, over time, what's happened is now we have more pollution, more smog, and we have something called blue light. Blue light comes from the radiation from computers and cell phones.
Exactly.
So we created a sunscreen, SPF 50, that protects against blue light, a combination of all kinds of damages from the environment as well. So when we think of skincare, even that has to be modern.
Okay.
But on top of that, we have to address all the new things that are happening.
What are the basic skincare regimen? Because sometimes you go in the store and there's so many products and you don't know where to start. So if I was just going in the store, where would I start for the basic skincare regimen?
Well, obviously the basic needs are a cleanser.
Yes.
You need a moisturizer, and you need a treatment.
Okay.
Those are the three main things.
Okay.
Now, you can add to it, you can add different things, but those are the three things.
Okay.
So a cleanser that suits you. And one that, if you're sort of really oily, you want something more drying.
Okay.
Maybe if you have acne, you want something that has maybe salicylic acid in it.
Okay.
If you want a gentle cleanser with some exfoliation, you can get that.
Okay.
So there are different moisturizers, different cleansers, different treatments. And depends on your specific needs. And that's what's important to us at Murad. We have a 3-step program: cleanse and tone, treat, moisturize, and protect.
I love it. And I do it every morning and night.
Every morning and night. So treat if you're worried about wrinkles, we have something for that. If you're worried about acne, pigmentation, whatever your issues are.
Everybody's worried about
Everybody's worried
wrinkles.
And well, I don't know about everybody, but almost everybody.
Almost everybody.
Yeah. And then we have kind of 3 ranges. This cherry-colored one is for everybody, no matter who you are.
Okay.
The green one is for people who are beginning to get thinner, drier skin.
Okay.
We call it resurgence.
Got it.
And environmental shield is people who have pigmentation and problems like that.
Okay.
So it's...
And can you use it in combination?
you can use one from each, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. I love
Absolutely.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we read about it, sing about it, and there are projects about happiness. And you've even said that happiness is the most important thing. But my question is, what is happiness and how do we gauge happiness?
Okay, well, happiness is in the eye of the believer. So it depends on you, what makes you happy.
Okay.
I might like broccoli, you might like spinach.
Right.
Would make me happy.
Yes.
So it's all about you. But the thing is, there are ways to get there. And the problem is when I talk about total wellness, part of it is happiness. When you're totally well, it means, in essence, you're healthy.
Right.
And you have happiness, you're feeling good about your life, you're comfortable where you are. And it doesn't matter, you don't have to be somebody really wealthy to be happy. You don't have to be poor to be happy. It's nice to have money, but it's not necessarily always the issue.
Absolutely.
You certainly need enough to have a roof over your head, plenty of food to eat, an automobile, a nice job. Those things are a requisite. But besides that, So being happy to me is understanding where you are in life and becoming yourself, honoring who you are, honoring that wonderful person you are, allowing the unique you to blossom. Those are words I like. Be thrilled with who you are, be comfortable with who you are. I've actually written a lot of books. This is one of them, honor yourself.
Oh, I love
You know,
it.
and it's all about that. It's how we can do that. And it's based on conquering, surviving cultural stress. We talked about the stress of modern living and how hard it is.
Yes.
So once you are comfortable and happy with who you are, it makes such a difference. It really does.
So happiness is more of a mindset then. Is that what
And
you're
there's
saying?
there's nothing physical that makes you happy.
Okay.
Somebody could be living in a desert, they could be living by the ocean, they could be wherever. It's you. You can only, who creates your magic? Only you create magic. No one else can create magic for you. That
like
person that you look at in the mirror
Yes.
is the only person that makes a difference to you. You know, you have people, these movie stars who everybody adores them, they may not
Right.
feel good about themselves.
That's true.
And the other people who are maybe not as attractive, but they feel fine, they're happy.
Right.
So it's your attitude, and that's the most
true.
critical.
So what do you do to make Howard Murad happy?
Well, I was born happy. I was
that.
fortunate. You know, when we look at that whole idea about, and this is not statistical, but around 45% or so of us are born happy. They have that happy gene.
Okay.
40% don't have it. And then in the middle, there's a 10% that happens by situations. So like an accident or something like that. So even this person has the potential, because only 45 happy, you can have a little bit of unhappiness. And so can this person move over. This person has to work harder to get to be
Right.
happy. This person doesn't have to work as hard. But we all have that opportunity no matter how we were born.
So basically it's always decide to be happy.
Yes, magic only happens when you create your own.
That's awesome. So in this society where, you know, we think we're very connected. I mean, we have the emails, the cell phones, the text messaging, but you believe that we're not connected
Absolutely.
physically. And I think you started the Eyes Up campaign to address that.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us about the Eyes Up
Certainly,
campaign?
the Eyes Up campaign is understanding how much time our eyes are down. We're looking at our cell phone, our computer, and we're not watching the beauty of life, the sun, the sky, the trees, your children playing games, whatever it is, we're spending too much time
Absolutely.
here. So the idea is encouraging you to understand cultural stress and how it's impacting our life. And the first step is the Eyes Up campaign. Actually, eyesup.com, you can get all of the idea of what we do.
Okay.
And there are steps to encourage you how to move in that step, in that way.
So
it's
people
very
can
important.
still get involved in the Eyes Up campaign?
Absolutely. Eyesup.com, it's just the idea of understanding one step to happiness is not spending your whole time, you know, looking at your cell phones
Absolutely.
and things like that.
And so you take a pledge, I think.
You take a pledge, and there are 7 steps. Now, we don't want you to be perfect. If you don't do it all, it's okay. But at least you have the idea. We want you to encourage that.
Okay.
And we're going to schools trying to encourage people that way.
Oh, wow.
So when people think of connection, they think of cell phones, iPhones, or whatever.
Right.
But real connection is human connection, the healing power of touch. And we don't get enough of that because we're so in tune to our computers, our
Yes.
cell phones.
Yes. I'm a little guilty. I actually
We all are.
used to sleep with my cell phone and laptop in my bed, but I took it out because it wasn't peaceful or restful sleep.
You
doing
can't
that.
sleep.
Exactly.
And you know, people, and of course, sleep is important.
Absolutely.
But people don't sleep if they have the cell phone in because there's always a message coming in or a text or something.
Yes.
So absolutely.
So great. So we'll encourage people to do the Eyes Up. I think I'll take the pledge.
Okay, good. Good, let's
Take
do
the
that.
pledge. Yes.
Here comes our food. We ate our water.
Yes.
We're gonna eat some more water.
Oh wow.
Look what
it's
you got.
delicious.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Look
Oh,
at
it
this.
looks great. So what do you have?
This is an ancient grain bowl. It's got mushrooms, carrots, avocado, peas, and underneath it has grains of all kinds,
Love it.
like spelt and different seeds and beans.
Very healthy.
Very.
Yes, I did the kale omelet. I love this
So
here.
delicious.
Yes.
And you know what we ate first was so nice. It really filled us up.
Exactly.
We feel comfortable.
Yes.
The sweet potatoes are delicious.
You always talk about eating our water and how important it is to have healthy skin. So when you're talking about eating our water, what exactly are you telling us to do?
Well, think about skincare. When we put a nice moisturizer on our skin, it makes it look good. But that's just taking care of the superficial part of your skin. What you eat, the supplements that you take, encourage the dermis of your skin to be more firm.
Absolutely.
So eating foods that are rich in proteins and things like that are very, very important to make that difference. People think of skincare just what I put on my skin,
Yes.
but it's really also what you eat.
Got it.
So
It's
I
important.
recommend people eat more raw fruits and vegetables, whole grains, good protein, good fats, and then probably still take a supplement. And the supplement should be a one a day.
Okay.
Glucosamine to help with your joints and the connective tissue, your tendons, your ligaments, your blood vessels. And then your cell membranes are made out of good fats and good protein, good amino acids. And so that's the supplement you should take, along with other things like vitamin D and whatever else.
Right. So I have to ask you, what are the anti-aging foods? What foods would you want to include in your daily diet if you really were thinking about anti-aging?
Well,
the antioxidants, things like that.
I mean, basically it's sort of what we ate as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
But it has to be something you enjoy. I could tell you to eat broccoli, and if you don't like it,
You're not going to eat it.
broccoli's good for you, but so again, that whole idea of the combination of good raw fruits and vegetables. You can steam them if they're too harsh. Some of them need to be steamed. Good whole grains, good amino acids. I like eggs, beans, and seeds. You may be allergic to eggs, or your doctor says don't take it. So it's not about specifically,
Right.
but generally, these are the foods that I like. And good fats, olive oil, flax seeds, cold water fish.
Awesome. Are there foods we should just avoid? Try not to have much of them. I mean, we know that we shouldn't eat a whole cake every day.
Right. Right. Well, I tell people it's the 80-20 rule. Because one of the problems with the foods that we know are unhealthy, somehow we're attracted to them.
Yes.
And if you go on a diet, you could stop eating them for a while, but then once you
crave them.
you crave
Yes.
them, and then you want to eat a ton of it.
Right.
People gain 10 pounds after losing 5 when they go on a diet.
Absolutely.
It's the reverse. So I have the 80-20 rule. I say 80% of the time, eat what you know is healthy for you. 20%, give yourself permission to be happy and to have foods that make you happy, whether it's fried foods or whatever, things that we know are not healthy.
Well, that's awesome. I am going to enjoy
Me
my
too.
food.